All right, welcome back, sleepers. Sleepers was what the fun code calls us gamers in the Dune Awakening game. Welcome to episode 2 of Survivor Series with Melbosa on the Fragapalooza channel. I'm hoping there's some people awake this early in the morning, and yeah, so let's get right into it and let's play some games. Let me do a little bit of adjustments here, see if I can get some better camera angles for you. There we go. A little bit more centered. And yeah, we'll jump right in. Helps if I have the password. So 1 second. Whew, took a little bit of time, didn't it? Kind of like the art style they put on the back of these load screens. Kind of nice. All right, here we are back in game. And if everybody remembers, this is what it looked like to where we left off last time. The base still have some power. We still got 15 days now. I was able to have it set up so that we could get some more power put in there. And what's this? Oh, looks like I dropped something off from my other character. So what we're going to be able to do is drive around on the bike, even though we haven't learned it yet. But like I said last game, I didn't want you guys to be sitting around and waiting for me when I was trying to run the sand to get from mission to mission. Figured I'd get the bike across here and before I make it, so I can get some speed in here. Last thing we did, we dropped off some water. So let's see. All that blood was converted into water, so we'll fill our containers. And what that means is that I can now go and from my container here, which is also on my heart bar number 6, I can press 6, and you can see my bar in the bottom left is starting to get some water. And there may be times when we go further up in our skill trees under here that we'll be able to get more water and get more abilities based on having water and being saturated or sedated or whatever that said. Okay. Well, speaking of skills, let's see if there's some new skills we might want. So currently we have the poison capsule and the sentinel. The only tree we have unlocked out of all the different classes is the one we start with, which is Mentat. So we've got the Garment Keeper, which will let us keep our equipment from getting durability loss, or we can add range damage. So let's add some range damage, learn that, so we can get better at shooting people. And we can get a poison mine, or we can do some headshot damage, or we can get a shield wall, which gives us a gravity mine access, or Solido decoy. So the Solido decoy would be like being able to drop a guy that people would attack. The shield would be people would be able to attack it, and you can duck behind it. So let's take the shield. We're not going to equip it. But once we get enough skill points, we might want the gravity mine in the future. Or this might be helpful for in a big combat. We'll have to swap it out though, because we haven't unlocked our third ability yet. What we did have here, which I didn't grab, and we didn't have, which I probably should have, was having the ability to do marksman. So, well, maybe we'll do a respec. So you can respec every 24 hours. there is one silly thing about respecs right now. So if we confirm this, oh, they did fix it. Last time last time I respec the character, you didn't get your first skill for being your class, which means you had to log out and log back in, and then you would get that skill. But it looks like they fixed that, so that's good. So let's take back the poison, because that's always helpful. Let's take back the range damage, and let's get that marksman skill instead this time. So now it's one of our passives here. And it looks like my headshot damage is now increased, so I can actually shoot people in the head as a passive. And there's also this one that looks like it gives damage on the headshot too, but this would be nice to have for now. And we do have our research points we could be spending, but as again, I said last time when we played this that I was doing the story unlock mode, which means the next research is locked behind. One of the things we can go check is see where we are on our journeys. We're doing Find the Fremen right now, which is Follow the Insights, the one that we're tracking, which also has an Echo from the Past tie-in, and that's complete the first trial. So they're kind of about the same thing because we're going to our first trial. All right, so we got water. We got blood bags if we're gonna get some blood from people. We got last time we did have picked up a schematic, which is going to need this spice infused copper dust. And I'm not sure if we can make the Fabricator yet. No, we cannot. It's probably coming up in the research tree. Yeah, it's right here. So we do have to go do our first trial first. The reason I want the Fabricator is then I can use that schematic we got, which was under the research menu here. Over here, we had this Way of the Fallen gun. But we do, as you can see at the bottom, require the General Fabricator or Weapons Fabricators. So we have to unlock it first before we can actually get there. All right. Well, seems though that's what we got to do next. We might as well get up on the bike. And we're going to be going for this objective over here, which we can put little markers on with a right click. But let's do one quick thing. Let's go see what's up at the outpost up here. So half the reason why I built the base where I did was in order to get to this outpost pretty easy. Because until we get an ornithopter, this is one of the few ways that we're going to be able to drive around. We'll park nice and neatly. And then we'll go check out the outpost here. So these little outposts are scattered throughout Haga Basin. This is going to be primarily where we get some quests, talk to some NPCs, and we can buy some things from these vendors.
Hey, stop! I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harko, and I don't recognize you. So perhaps you'll give us the courtesy of who you are, and while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Salukar.
Alright, well, let's be the mysterious, quiet type. We'll say nothing.
Not a talker, eh? Well, the rules at Griffin's Reach are simple. You pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good?
We'll just nod.
Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's the contract board in the corner if you need work.
I have some questions.
Unless someone shows up with a load of salvage, I've got time to talk.
Well, what's out here other than the sand?
There's one of those old desert testing stations out east of here. Been unsealed for a while. Probably picked clean by now. There was a fellow, bought supplies a while back. An ecologist. He was here to audit the station. Said he was camped above it. He'd know more.
So the testing stations are like mini dungeons that you can go do. Sometimes it's easier multiplayer or with more people, but what we found when we played through this first time is they're pretty easy to do on your own, as long as you got the right type of equipment. And I believe he is referencing one of the other trainers, the Planetologist, from one of the other classes. Well, where's the nearest settlement? Maybe we'll ask that.
Settlement? Ha! People don't live out here. They cling. Bandits, scavengers, and a couple of fools stupid enough to run tradeposts.
Well, there's got to be other trading posts, right?
Sure. Smiley Tig still runs his place northeast of here, across the gap. You'll figure it out if you meet him.
And Griffin's Reach is the name of this outpost, so let's see what the meaning of that is.
The Griffin is the Harkonnen house symbol, and while we have no official affiliation, I like to think they are aware of Griffin's Reach.
So interesting. This one is related to the Harkonnens side, but what about the Atreides side?
What about them? The Duke is a weak fool, and his house will fall. The Baron is 5 moves ahead of the Atreides at every turn.
Well, obviously this guy sided with Harkonnens, so let's talk about something else.
What's on your mind?
Well, maybe we'll find a little bit more out about Mir here.
I used to live on Rosek. For a long time, I thought it was the biggest shithole in the universe. So, I bartered my way off the planet.
And he chose this place, Dune, Arrakis.
Problem was, I was so desperate to leave Rosek, I thought anywhere would be better. Turns out I was wrong. What's on your mind?
So the Sardaukar are the Imperial Knights or Imperial Army or personal guard of the Emperor. So let's ask about
The
those.
Padishah Emperor, in his infinite wisdom, has blessed us with a cohort of his most efficient and ruthless Imperial Sardaukar. They use Chom mercs for the hunting mostly. I suspect the real Sardaukar are looking for Fremen and that bastard Zantara.
So if you remember from the last episode, Zantara is the guy that broke us out of the prison, shot down our prison ship, even though he didn't admit to it, and led us back over to here to Haga Basin.
Have you been living under a rock? Zantara is a terrorist scum of the highest order. The Emperor has placed 1,000,000 Solari bounty on his head.
So yeah, we're gonna play dumb and see if he's ever visited the region.
I don't think so. But if he did, the Sardaukar would garrote him. In the meantime, the Kirab suffice as target practice.
So Kurab are a faction that are scavengers or people that have crashed on Arrakis or raiders on Arrakis.
Scavengers is too good a name for them. Everyone does what they can to scrape by. Scavies do it by mindlessly killing everyone and each other.
And if you remember why we're here, they want us to find the Fremen, so maybe this guy knows.
They are no more. Exterminated by the Sardaukar, and rightfully so. Only the terrorist Zantara persists. But I'm confident not for much longer.
Well, that's not good. Are you sure there's any more Fremen?
This region was once crawling with their filthy kind, but not anymore. If one walked through the door right now, I would shoot him in the face.
Wonder if he knows anything more about Zantara.
Have you been living under a rock? Zantara is a terrorist scum of the highest order. The Emperor has placed 1,000,000 Solari bounty on his head.
Looks like this guy's repeating himself, so let's try something else.
What's on your mind?
So you guess this is a guy in the background that we've been seeing. Let's ask him about him.
No, he is quite mute. I don't know the how or why of it. The bastard can be quite reticent when he chooses to be. He arrived one night with a patrol of Harkonnen house troopers. I offered them a place to sleep, but when I awoke, they were gone. But for Ihor.
Okay, so the guy just showed up one night, everyone else left, and he just stuck around.
Ridiculous. The troop sergeant must have recognized the value of my establishment. As such, he left Ihor behind to protect their interests here.
So he basically just left the guy there, and he just assumed it was for him. Nice. All right, what do you got to sell? That I left my money in the house there. Looks like he's got a schematic, so I'll have to come back and buy that. Because that'll let me carry more water than the one I currently have. And it looks like everything else he has is pretty much what I can already get. Looks like he's got some supplies. Stuff I can find in the world. And gas for my bike. And another set of armor I guess I could buy. But we should be okay without any of this stuff right now. Plus I didn't bring any money. Let's check the contract board over here. And oh, we can take $1 million bounty on Sandara. Let's do that, because I didn't do this in my first playthrough, and we're playing Harkonnen, and Harkonnen doesn't like Zentara, so. Alright, and who's this guy? Well, if you look on the map on the radar there, it's a little symbol of purple. And if we check the map, you could actually see it. It's kind of hidden underneath here. But this is a trainer.
Look at the way you stare. No discipline, no confidence. I've killed 1,000 like you on the battlefield.
Alright, so let's see if he'll train us. Let's see if he can give us some stuff. But first, let's be really rude to him. And who the hell are you?
I could write my resume on your filthy hide with knives and artillery, but then there would be little of you left to work with. But don't despair. Salvation is at hand. I can show you how to fight. I can teach you how to kill. And it will only cost you a little pain.
Well, before we get right into it, let's learn a little bit about him.
I am Gavori, veteran trooper, freelance adventurer, and slayer of cheap vintages everywhere. And I'll train you to be just like me, for the right price, which just happens to be whatever's in your pocket right now.
Alright, well, how's he aligned?
As I said before, I'm currently freelance. Great house feuds don't interest me. I get paid to fight, and not to die.
Alright, so he's a merc. So why is he sitting here instead of out in the world?
These days I tend to shy away from conflict of an intergalactic nature. But if you need to stab or shoot someone in the near vicinity, I'm your man.
Well, something going on with that guy's cape or whatever. It's kind of just floating in the air. I wonder if he's got a breeze right underneath him. Anyway, let's ask this guy about the area.
Not much to tell. This is scavenger country. The lowest of the low. Honestly, I think there are some city mola that live better. I don't know. Scavenge? Is that a word? I think they're mostly eyed from the key rub. Bandits, scum. Thieves who prey on their own kind. I suppose it's easier to rob and kill your fellow scrap digger than put in a hard day's work. Just up country from here. The Vermilius Gap is Kirab territory. You'll know you've gone too far when the sand turns blood red.
Ooh, foreboding. Well, that's just north of where we are. I can't bring up the map here to show you, but let's see if we can get some more, if he'll train us.
Then listen closely. During the Battle of Arakeen, I was drugged and kept out of it by a group of conspirators. For the sake of my honor, I've spent the last 8 years tracking down and destroying them, one by one. Who knows how the Battle of Arakeen would have turned out if I hadn't been kept away. And now, I have reason to believe the conspirators are nearby. Track them down, kill them. My thirst for vengeance has been slaked by 1,000 flasks of cheap beer, but it is still my price for training.
Okay, well, here we go. We got our first ability to unlock a trooper. We'll unlock one of the classes. And as you can see, there's a little pen here. So it's one of the blue things that shows up in our journal. And yeah, why wouldn't I want to become in the second class?
Do this for me, and I'll set your feet on the path of the trooper.
Great. So we can get rid of or not track the Kill Zantara, because I don't even know if the game's going to let us do it, but I thought it was a fun little side quest to do. Let's track the trooper one. So if we go check the map now, we can see there's a trooper one over here that we can go do as well. I think this is where the testing station is, because it says Breaker Station, and I think the Planetologist is right up here. So maybe what we'll do is we'll come from the Tradepost, go do our trial, go visit the Planetologist, maybe do some of that stuff to do with the trooper skill, because he's got one of the nicest mobility skills in the game. But first is our first trial. Alright, so this is a tier as high as you can go bike, so we should be able to get some decent speed out of this sucker. Whoa, worm in the background there. And I put a booster on it, so we can get even faster. Vehicles do not take fall damage, so that's nice in the game. They also don't take too much of damage. Oh, look at this. There's a little outside dungeon here, so maybe we'll go and try and clear that out. If we don't die. Let's leave our bike here. Ooh, worm just went by. Oh, no, that wasn't good. I forgot to do scene transition here. I'll get it, guys. Alright, where did those guys go? And while we're here, we'll heal up a little bit. There's one. Oh, hello. Come on. Peek your head. Remember, I got that headshot extra damage. Oh. Oh, knocked each other down, but I can revive myself, so that's good. Yeah, I'll take the ammo, I'll take the healing, I'll take the ammo. Oh, can I get that guy? Maybe not because he's underneath. But I can get some blood out of you guys. Oh, there's another guy. Where did you go? There's two of you. I can hear someone else too. Alright, let's try this once more for some blood. Oh, oh no. There was one more that I heard. Didn't kill. Now he's dead. Or maybe she. Oh, I hear someone else. Let's go up and check it out.
Who are you?
Me, I am Mel B. You will die. Right in the face. Nice. More blood. Get my inner vampire on. Alright, what do we got in here? So these outdoor places typically have intel if you've never been to them. So we want to search for the intel, which should be somewhere. Where are you hiding? Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's one of the blade people. Well, it doesn't appear to be up here, so it's got to be down here somewhere. Oh, we got a recording to listen to.
We can sell your stuff to Mayor Charkey at Griffin's Reach Tradepost, but be warned, you won't be able to pull anything over on him. He used to be a scav himself. And don't try lifting anything from the Tradepost either. Charkey's brute bodyguard Eeyore will drop you before you even make it to the door.
Man, I'm a bad shot with this gun. There's the intel. So intel, I think I might have explained this before, but intel gives us research points. So one way to gain research points is leveling, but at one point you're going to stop gaining them that way, and you have to do these things. So figured while we're here, might as well stop by and get it. I think I've looted this place as much as I can, so let's go back to our nice trusty bike. While we're going to travel here, let's craft some bandages using our personal little crafter that we got on our body. And let's go to our next location. There is an invisible barrier there. Which I guess you can't take vehicles then. So, guess we're gonna run it the long way here. Alright. Nice little murals on the wall here. Nothing in here. Go deeper. Go deeper. Well, we found the cave. Turned our walk mode on. I didn't do it. The game did it. Whoa. Guess we're gonna inhale the spice. Alright, well, we're doing our first spice-infused dream here, so let's take a look and see what this one's going to be all about.
Who is it that thinks? Ibn Kirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally? Our god gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Bila kaif.
Alright, so she's talking about the sunlight versus shade, but this is also the little mini game they have in here where you can't get caught by the eyeball. The eye or Sauron Arrakis style. So we gotta jump between the two shaded areas here.
When we began our wandering, we suffered. Until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home.
Oof, almost got caught there.
On Harmontep, we were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget.
Run! Hide. Oh. Was almost not in the right spot. Jump.
The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
Anyway, this reminds me of Metal Gear Solid a little bit. Need the screaming "Wah!" with the little exclamation point above your head. Most of them end with this mural.
Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks?
And as they were imparting on us on our journey, it's those who suffer.
Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Be la Kaifa.
So as you can see, that was an instance. Now we're transferring back into regular gameplay on the private server. So just waiting for that to load.
Still there, off-worlder. Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a Stillsuit. Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
So, those of you who know Dune lore or watch the Dune movies, the Stillsuits are the ones where they convert your body's sweat into water you can drink. So it's telling me I gotta go find one of these moisture caves and get the materials I need for that. If we check our map right now, we don't currently have one near us. We have a scavenger camp. There's another Keyhole Rock here. There are some over there. So let's go finish this Keyhole Rock. We'll see if we can without dying. And then we'll transition up here, talk to the Planetologist, and do one of the hidden hideouts. Moisture enclosed caves. But first let's get this intel over here. When in doubt, just swing wildly. Oof, that was close. Alright, don't need to collect any more blood now because it looks like we're full. Is there a chest here? There it is. Alright, let's take a look at this place. First we'll drink some water just in case. Oh, that was the last of my water supply. Woohoo, level. I did see that. Oh, there she is. Oof. Good. No one to run away. Oh, there's two of them. Now I really gotta run away. Time to use some special abilities. Ooh, that was close. Hey, Alpha. How you doing? I'm still whispering. Are you kidding me? I have this thing up high on both sides. I tested with video recording. I might have been mumbling to myself. I am doing well. Thank you, my friend. We are raiding right now. I do I? Well, we'll have to see if I can get better at it. I'm learning as a streamer. Is the game audio okay? Like it's not overbearing? I hear somebody. There's somebody. Oh, wow, that was close. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Oh, I hear somebody. Where does that come from? Where is that person? Right there. Come at you, come at you. Okay, I turned the game audio up a bit. Let's see if that's good. I didn't want it too loud because, as you say, I talked a little bit quiet. It's interesting that I can test this with a video recording ahead of time, but then when I get on stream, it's different. Could also be something to do with our restreamer. I don't know, because Fedora isn't using the restreamer like I am right now, so. But it's interesting we can compare the two. Take some poison. Gotta be careful, I don't want to poison myself. High ground, let's go for high ground. Alright, where's this guy? There you are. I'm getting shot from behind. Sneaky bastards. Well, let's heal up a little bit. Get some ammo. Alright, let's kill him. Kill him. Point blank. Get some more healing. Okay, let's check out in here. Is there any intel? Oh, there's a bigger chest. Nice. Oh, schematic. That's good. Intel. Where's the intel in this? We need the intel. There's the intel. Alright, well, we got a big chest. We got the intel, so we should have cleared this place out as much as we need to. Let's heal a little bit more. And what did we say we were going to do? We were going to go up here to this water-sealed cave and follow the direction of echoes of the past there in the top left. We're also going to go visit the Planetologist. And we're going to use our speeder bike. We're not going to get caught by the Sardaukar patrol ship up there because that's not good. We'll use the booster to get across the sand really fast. Oh man, no, don't get me in the light. Don't get me in the light. I have a bike, a sand bike now, yes. It's a delivery from my other character. I don't actually know how to make this yet, so I'm borrowing it. Ooh, gotta be careful, we don't want to... Well, let's clear this thing out while we're here. Ooh. Scared me a bit. Oh, there's another one. Ah. Alright, you can take some cannon fodder to the face. There you go. Alright, what do we got here? Another one where we... Thank you, Mr. Cannon. Holy crap, there's a lot of guys there. Maybe I'll take you poison to the face. And it didn't hit him in the face. Let's heal up a little bit. Use some cover. And shoot some more. Oh, wow. Almost down, almost down. More bandages. Did I say something about their mom? Oh no, I'm out of ammo? Well, that's not good. Let's see if I can craft some ammo while I hide. Hide like the coward I can be. Oh man, I'm getting attacked. Ah! Oh, almost died. Oof, that hurt. Okay, do I have some ammo again? I have 66 bullets. There are enemies, I can hear them. Yep, someone's here, it's me. Oh wow, you're up there. Okay. Yes, bandages. Thank you. Oh. Point blank. There's another person. Where are you? Oh, chest. Grab all that stuff. Oh, there you are. Oh, sword person. Oh, dagger. Ouch. Please have ammo. No ammo. Son of a... Oh, it's another one. It's like it's a dungeon or something. Let's let the cannon take care of them. Is stabbing them in the face an option when you walk around coming into point blank? Yes. Totally. And in my previous playthrough, I was a stabby swords person, but I have to get used to doing that, or doing the gunplay in this game, because I'm doing a gun build this time. So, normally I would just be running around with my sword or dagger or whatever and killing people. And this time I'm trying to shoot them first, and so I have to get used to switching back to my knife all the time. Ah, there's the intel. There's another chest. Let's see if there's some ammo. Nope, scrap metal. Oh, there's a recording here to listen to.
The Kirab have their market going again. Looks like they've chosen Mirzabah this year. There are scores of them camped out all around the hammer. Of course, that's only a problem if you need to go by there. For the rest of us, it means more time to work without some dirty bandits stealing everything you find.
Yeah, this game has all the has classes. Ooh, there was some ammo. And when you go and you look at the skill tree here, these are the classes. So you have your Trooper, your Mentat, your Planetologist, your Bene Gesserit, and your Swordmaster. And you can be all the classes in the game. You just have limited skill points to spend. So you find trainers. I started as a Mentat. I found the Trooper before you got on today, the Trooper trainers. So I'm going to learn how to be a Trooper. Then I will find the other trainers and do their quests. And yeah. Then I can do a build that's cross-class, multi-class, which is really preferable, especially with some of the Planetologist abilities, because he has some nice things about exploring the world and maintaining your power levels and all that good stuff. So, survivability. So yeah, you multi-class for sure, probably usually into two. So your classes here that have synergy are your Trooper and your Mentat usually go pretty good together because they're both ranged, and then your Bene Gesserit and Swordmaster go together because they're both more up close, and then your Planetologist is kind of just your augments. Okay, so back to where we were trying to go. We were trying to go to the this water sealed cave here as part of our Echoes of the Past quest. And this is one of the things I think is kind of cool. These caves have, because they're water sealed, they have this little sealing barrier. And if you stab it, it opens. But if you stab it, you also get materials. There we go. So I picked up the pieces I needed out of this place. There's usually two entrances. Looks like more chests. So we'll rip down this entrance to get more microfiber. I don't know why they call it micro sandwich fiber. Maybe they can eat it too? I don't know. Okay, so we're here. And that was the breaker station. So the Planetologist is not here. The Planetologist... Is he to my left? He might be up here. Let's go visit him in case... first, before we go to the next person's objective. And if we see salvage on the way, we'll do the salvage. There's salvage. Someone had a destroyed buggy. Why are we doing salvage? That's what it's asking us to do currently. So let's scan the buggy and rip it apart. Still didn't get enough for the Stillsuit though, so I'm gonna have to find more salvage. Ooh. Can we drive up anywhere here? Nope. There's a sandstorm out there. Hopefully it's not coming this way. That's what that symbol is on the compass there. It's quite far away though, so it's probably not coming this way. Oh, there's some salvage. Oh. That was a big explosion noise. I wonder where that came from. all the salvages belong to us. Yay, I can make a still suit. Oh, let's get out of the sun. For some reason, even though I'm in the sun, the bike protects me from the sun. I wonder if they'll fix that in the future. And yes, I am a portable chop shop. That's how it works in almost survival games. Let's see. We were gonna research. We already got the still suit. I can research the fabricator now. Might as well do that. But can I craft it? No, I need the fabricator to craft it. Okay. So we gotta go back to base if we want to make the still suit. But for now, let's go find the Planetologist here. Alright, let's go talk to the old man Chinara here.
Watch your step, stranger. Those plants are hard to grow out here, and harder to replace. Now, you don't look like the scrap rats that swarm around the place, and you don't look like one of the crazies from the lab. So what brings you here?
Wow, let's be rude. Who are you, man?
Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and political exile, I'm afraid. I've been stuck out here for a while. I learned the hard way. Never say the wrong thing to someone from Kaitain.
He's a bureaucrat, maybe?
Cyprian Io. I loathe that name. Barely a planetologist at all. To think of the legacy of the kinds in the hands of this fop makes me sick.
Alright, let's learn a little bit about this guy.
Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and I learned the hard way. Cyprian Io.
Apparently, I already did that one. Let's do about 9s here.
There are actually two kinds. The elder, Pardo Kynes, was a legend at the college on Kaitain. His work on the ecological tenets of planetary transformation, magnificent. But the younger Kynes, little is known. It is said that Pardo had a child with a Fremen woman, and the result was a new Kynes. The reason I am here.
You know, he's looking for a kid. Hopefully in a good way.
Yes. Liet Kynes wrote me a letter asking me to come to Arrakis to help with a terraforming project. With such a famous father, how could I refuse? But before I arrived, Liet Kynes was lost in battle. Without the funds or backing to return to Kaitain, I am forced to work with the new Planetologist.
So he's got to work with this guy. Why is he out here? He should be in Arakeen or Harko village or something about that and just makes trips out. Instead, he's just standing out here. So let's find out why he's here.
I was given a ground car and an ancient sync chart of the old botanical testing stations. My task is to document their operational status. We're standing atop the second station, and I've been stuck here for weeks cultivating plants because I don't dare to continue. That's how it's working out.
So I think the testing station is right below our feet, so we'll ask him about that.
You're standing on it, or at least above it. His Majesty's Imperial Testing Number 2. Second on my list. As far as I got before I couldn't continue.
Like I said.
The place is infested with bandits, who've in turn been infected with something. They attack all who enter, even those of us on official business. Oh, scavengers. The usual type around here, cutting up wreckage from the war to sell. The ones in the lab have gone odd. I hadn't gone very far into the lab when some of them charged at me, screaming and brandishing knives. They were covered in gore. I ran.
Zombies? Were they zombies?
There was a glaze to their eyes and a stiffness to their movements, but they looked normal enough. Maybe some form of mass hysteria. I don't know.
Alright, let's see if this guy will teach us.
I would gladly teach you, but there is something I must do. Perhaps we can help each other out. You look like something that stumbled out of a shipwreck. I don't have any way to pay, unless you're interested in a planetary ecology lesson.
That's funny. He won't pay, but I will get 200 Solari, which is the currency in Dune, and unlock the Planetologist tree if I go do this quest. But he won't pay. A little bit contradictory there, so let's accept it.
That's easy. Somewhere in the station is a manifest containing a full log of the supplies that were sealed within. Bring me the manifest. Be careful. The people in that lab are odd.
I was kicked by the server. Well, that's not good. Looks like it's gonna let me back in though. Could have been a network glitch. Okay, so did I get the Planetologist thing? Because I got kicked, so let's check. I did. Alright, well, I did say we were going to go find the stuff for the trooper, but I think for now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to our base, because we need to deposit some blood, suck out the water, because we're going to need some more water. Maybe the Stillsuit has better armor than what I'm wearing, so let's go back and fabricates. Oh, just want to get out of this. Like I said, though, no fall damage. Whee! Turn on the boost. Oh, and run right into something, a movable object.
We've got incoming.
Stabby, stabby.
I've got you covered.
Get some stuffs. Here's another player's base. I think it's actually Fedora Gals right here. She's moved on to other games for now, but that was her base. Oh, overheated the booster. Woo! Wasn't paying attention. So now it's going to feel a little damage. Okay. Back to home sweet home. Alright, let's build some Fabricator. And let's put it right beside the blood machine. Looks like we got enough power to run it because it turned on right away. Didn't kill our base shields. Yeah, let's deposit all the blood we came back with. Let's add the fuel in that we are carrying. Now let's drop off some materials. Oh, let's learn that new schematic. And let's dump in some materials here. Oh, that thing's full. Let's put some more in here. Keep this on us. That's fuel for the bike. Some more healing. And before we log off today, we'll go and buy some stuff. But we'll deposit Solari there. I was able to use the quick deposit. And that's because anything that it already has, when you come up to it, you can press F and it'll add to it the same amount of what you already had. So that's what I did there. We'll check our power. Power's good for 20 days because we filled up our power thing here, so that's going good. Alright, reason we came. Let's build the Stillsuit. So looks like we need microfiber, sandwich fabrics, and plant fiber, which we're doing pretty good on, so we'll build every piece of it. The Way of the Fallen, we don't have mechanical parts or copper ingots, we can't make that. We did get the power pack, and it needs particle capacitors and copper ingots, so we haven't gotten there yet either. So take over some equipment. Thing about Stillsuits is they don't have a chest and pants piece. They are a onesie. So while right now I'm wearing a chest and pants piece, this Stillsuit's gonna be a onesie that takes my sweat and lets me turn it into water. And I check. So this thing had armor value of 16. This has armor value of 28, and the pants has 11. 11, 16 is 27, so it's going to be one up from what I had. But the helmet's the same. The gloves are the same. And the boots are the same. It does offer better heat protection, but it doesn't give me any type of mitigation around blades or stamina or anything like that. So it's meant more to be a exploration, but we can deal with it, I think. Let's build another chest up here to start storing old equipment in, just for nostalgia reasons. Anything else we can build at the Fabricator that we didn't know we could build? Oh, we'll build some respawn beacons because we're going to be going to places where we could die. And we should probably build some more ammo. These are, again, 30 for every build, so if we build 20, that'll give us 600. Well, that's building. Let's go buy something. We said we're going to do it at the end, but we'll do it right now. Because we're going to need that ammo for what we're going to do later anyway, so... Let's go up to the outpost. Oh, and I forgot my money. Can't buy anything without money. want that schematic for sure. I don't think there's anything else this guy has that's anything better than what we're wearing, using. I could buy the pieces to build the stuff I needed, but I'm okay. We'll just do with what we find. But the schematic was definitely worth grabbing. Now, we can't learn schematics unless we're in our own water-sealed area, so I think I could have learned it there, but we'll just go back to the base anyway. Give the money back because I don't need to carry it on me. And we'll learn that schematic for future. Looks like the Fabricator's done, so we got our ammo. Alright. We're ready to rock and roll. Oh, I gotta drink some blood from the purifier for Echoes of the Past. So
Impressive, off-worlder. Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the caths and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way. I have good news, off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward. I know a place in your sector where we can meet. Craft a survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me. Did you get a probe made? Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
there I go again, being muted when I was talking. So we built the ore refinery. We smelted some copper ore out of it. You can leave the stuff in here. It's able to be pulled out. I'll explain that in a future episode of how all the circuits work. And then we built the probe launcher with the probes. We only need one for this part of the game. And we are now going to use it to unveil the map. So currently we've been doing it by just wherever we go, we find places. Or we reveal the fog of war. What Zantara is asking us to do is climb to somewhere way taller. So we're going to try this point up here and launch the probe. Hopefully it's high enough. Gotta watch your stamina, or we'll fall. We ain't no Tom Cruise, man. We can't hang here forever. Oh, that was bad. Okay. No, let me get up all the way. All right, maybe we're high enough now. Yes, we are. Okay, when using a probe, do not move. Do not go and change your item that you're holding. The only thing you can do is you can go and into your menus, but until it's done, if you move or change your weapon, move out a certain area or change your weapon, you're not gonna get the probe to succeed, and you wasted that thing.
Griffin's reach Tradepost. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Well, that's a sound device. Look both ways before you cross anything. But it's a good thing I built near the trade post, like I knew there was a reason to do so, right?
Alas, off-worlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And while I'm flattered to be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you. But be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
He's mentioning the contract. Does he mean this one that I took for 1,000,000 Solari? Don't tell him. All right, let's take this contract. We're going to get a unique tool at the end, it says, and I need 40 copper. It's just the copper ore. Now, I don't have any on me, so I can't deliver it. But it should be easy enough to find. It's the blue stuff. The blue and brown. There's a lot around here. Don't see any there. There's some. Look at that, got 40 already. Apparently this guy had bad experiences. No advances. So but let's deliver what he's looking for. So there's the 40. Finally, I waited weeks for that copper. It's damned hard trying to run an efficient scrap business when the quality of the salvage contractors keeps dropping. Nothing but unreliable slackers like that Nasser. He's probably passed out in some cemented den somewhere. Anyway, you've proven to be you can deliver, so I might have some more work for you. So, both sides of this war are in constant need of replication parts for them. The vessels, a good source of these parts, are wrecks of ships that didn't make it home. One of those, the Alkaline, came down not far from Griffin's Reach. The wreck is sure to hold a Holtzman amplifier too. You can find one. I might be able to start bidding more. Alright, so this is the down ship.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the great houses. But with the war, chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, Offworlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
Alright, so we did that map clear thing, or the maps thing, so now you can see we've unlocked everything to do with the Haga Basin South, which is below this white line that you can see into the right of it. That's what the survey things use. They're actually really helpful in the desert, deep desert, when you're trying to find things there, but we'll get to that someday. For now, we know that we can go do any of these little outdoor dungeons to get more intel. We can tell we've done a couple of them already, because they say that we collected the intel. We don't have to do all the scavenger camps, although if you're a completionist, you can see on the list here, it tells you how much you got to do in that area. It also tells you what resources are in the area, so when you zoom in, you can see further where you can find stuff. And the collectibles are, in this indication, are the intel. See, the symbol matches. This is the down ship. And the mission here is hiding the symbol for the testing station. Okay. So, first things first, let's refuel based on the fuel we have. We've got ammo. We don't need the Solari, so we'll drop that off in case we die. We don't want to leave it in somewhere. Oh, I don't want to deposit the fuel. We want that. Nope, not that one. That one. We'll put the cobalt in here too, because we don't need excess. We don't need the survey tool right now. So let's take the old clothes out of here, put the survey tool in there. Let's put this into our clothes holder. And I don't think we can, oh, we can do one more copper while we're away. For now, let's go let's go do the testing station, see if we can do it. I know we don't have a lot of water, but usually the testing stations have some water things we can pull from. So we also do have our Stillsuit right now, and if you can see on the left side by my face, there is our water level, and if I press F, you can see that I've already collected some sweat. And I was able to drink it. Don't worry, it's not salty. Tastes purified. Okay, so testing station is right through there. find a spot in case. Try and park our vehicle in somewhere where it says sheltered, which it is, in case sandstorm comes when we're inside. Let's drop a respawn beacon in case we die. And here we go. We should probably heal up. Do we have any skills we should use? Yeah, we do have some skill points. Well, let's try the other weak point first, another passive. So now we can headshot and shoot him in the face. Or then shoot him in the same spot over and over. Let's do some more headshot damage. And we don't want to shoot the back damage, probably not going to be very helpful. And we haven't learned anything else yet, so let's save that skill point for later. Ooh, ominous. Oh, there's already all this stuff to pick up that dead body. There's already a identification band, which we already talked about in the very beginning of the game, but see, I can't go through there right now. I need this identification band. It's yellow, so it matches the color around the door. Let's check if there's anything around here that I can pick up before we go through. Nope. Alright, so we're in the testing station now. So like I said, these are the dungeons of Haga Basin. Actually, for most part, Dune at this point.
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting weird, dart him.
Oh, there's a blue door down there, so we're going to be looking for a blue identification tag. Ooh, this place is overrun with vegetation. Like I said, here's the water. So we'll just drink it to get ourselves a little bit more water, but we could have added it to our litron that would be for holding water. But well, what's this?
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Ronald Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis. A true challenge, as I'm sure any visitor who has traveled through the barren rocks and sand above will agree. Our first task is for the installation and testing of wind trap units capable of reclaiming moisture from the atmosphere. I please report complete success, both with the installation and functioning of these devices. The thriving vegetation you will find within these walls is a testament to the success of this technology. Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Ronald Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find...
Well, that guy just talks in a loop.
I thought I could trust Druce. But I know now that he's part of the plot, eh? I heard the news out in the desert with spring swing last night, and the bastard whispered back. I did. They're all in me. All of them. But they won't get me if I get them.
Yep, people be crazy. Alright. You know, where are some more baddies? Show me. Show yourselves. Show yourselves. Ooh, music beats. Oh, water, water.
Don't sleep. That's when they come for you. Glowing guards. Don't sleep. They're watching. Find a knife, or maybe a hammer. Either would be good, but both is better. Just don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
What do you think? Should I sleep? Nope, we're full on the bloods. Alright, time to go down. Down, down, down into the deep down. What do we got over here? We got another recording. Let's listen. Oh, and a chest.
Beneath the hill where the fox runs lightly, a dappled sun shines brightly. Where the fox runs lightly.
You can't hide from me, little bird. Where are you?
Beneath the hill in the fennel brake. Spy, my love, who cannot wake. Go away. Go away.
There's a little bird. Gotcha.
Oh, that guy was hiding in the shadows. Hey, there's that blue band we needed. Oh, more water. Oh, I hear you. Level 10. Nice. Shield the guy. Ooh, and he's got some special moves. Ow. I need to let my stamina get back. Jeez, this guy's gotta leave me alone for a sec. Alright, now I get some stamina back. can't get my timing down. Oh, get back up, don't die. Holy, like I never played before. Come on, go down. Whew. That guy was a little tough. Alright, let's drink some water. Now, things to come not through that way. Ah, this is where we gotta go. These are these fancy chests, which always seem to have nice loot in them, so we'll grab those. Get the access key. Another bandage. So we came across from the one across there, so we now have the purple key, so we go through here. That guy has some bullets on him for me. Alright, let's blow this popsicle stand. Don't want to listen to that guy no more. Remember, we got that blue ID tag, right? Which means we can go down in here, get some more stuff. Nothing more in that room. I see we get a suspensor belt. We got the Emperor's thing, which is nice. No. We do have some bike parts already, though. Get closer. Did we miss a piece? We missed a piece. Find the mimic films. We did miss something. Because we missed the thing to do with the stuff for the professor. So let's go back and see if we can find that. It's a good thing this place isn't that big. So it's down 20 meters. So we'll go back over here. Go down the hole. It's straight across 36 this way. So 25. Oh, look at the secret room. Oh, sounds like we woke someone up. So why can I dodge those or parry those guys, but I couldn't do that boss that easy? Seriously? Get better. Be better, Melbosa. Alright, time to blow this popsicle stand again.
Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station.
Be bitter? No. Be better. Always be better. Never be bitter. Life's too short. All right, we got some stuff. We're a little bit getting full. Let's go talk to the Planetologist. Maybe we'll have to go back to base to drop some stuff off. So he's just up behind this thing up in the hill, so we have to find a path up there. Oh, and if we're going back to base, we might as well grab this cobalt. Oh, there's some more cobalt. And there's some more cobalt. We're gonna need a lot of cobalt. Might as well collect it when we see it. For some reason this one's grown around this guy's wind turbine. We'll help him out. Cleaned it up.
You've come back. You don't know how rare that is on Arrakis. Have you done as I asked? You have? That's incredible. I thought those crazies down there would keep me stuck here forever. Oh, wonderful. Say what you will about the old empire, but they knew how to keep a record.
All right, buddy. Time to teach me your knowledge.
Yes, of course. I haven't forgotten. Pay attention. Life, all life, is in the service of life. There. Though I must confess, I wasn't expecting such an apt pupil. It was more like you were remembering than learning. Odd.
Wonder what he meant by that. Alright, the guy paid me for a mission he didn't want to pay me for. But we got paid. We got a level. Now we can go and look under the skills here. We now have the Planetologist. So, do we want to do better vehicle repair? Do we want the suspension pad, which kind of lets you jump up in the air? Do we want better cutaway mining? Well, we're going to need to do a lot more mining, so let's get some more of that. And we'll get better power regen, because that's always helpful. And not sure we want anything on these trees yet. Maybe we'll learn garment keeper and keep our garments from degrading so much. We should check. Maybe that guy's got more quests that he's going to give us. Sometimes they do that and they don't tell you. Nope, apparently not. upset. Making noises. Alright, time to go back to base, do a drop off. See how much longer this would have taken if I would have just been, you know, walking it? Bike's so much better. Oh, more cobalt. We need plant fibers too, so we'll pick those up. Cobalt on the wall. Good thing those things don't hurt when they hit me in the head. Okay. Oh, gotta drop the cobalt off. And everything else I picked up. Might need more storage here. I don't need the binoculars anymore. We can leave those around. Let's learn the... Oops. Let's learn the Emperor's Wing. Deposit some of that stuff, but I want my fuel cell back. Good, that. Ooh, so, more power or better suspension? We'll do the suspenser, I think. So craft that. Let's start some cobalt. Did we get some blood? We can't, so we'll fill all our containers with the blood, and then we'll deposit more blood. Can we build another one of those? So we can do this double the capacity so we can come back? Sure can. Alright. Because I've got more to deposit. Actually, could use one more blood bag, it looks like, to make it even and easier. So let's build one more of those. So we got a blood. Yeah, I don't want that in my usables. We'll replace the passive dispenser belt that we found with the new one we could build. So the passive one just lets you protect yourself from fall damage, but the Emperor's one lets you do this. We'll float up so far with momentum. So it'll let us jump further, it'll let us move, have better mobility. Gonna be some fun times. Okay, so we can do the shipwreck. which is on the way to do the Planetologist. Don't have any better weapons. Can't research anything better because that's coming up when I can actually start using those. And I don't have the materials to do any of the extra pieces, right? I don't think I can even make the weapon. Let's check. Nope, I need mechanical parts. Let's go buy some so we can make this fancy weapon. So let's take our money. Let's take our bike. Let's go see if we can buy some from the guy up top here. Hopefully no sandstorm comes. I'm going to leave the bike outside.
You keep...
Alright, mechanical parts, mechanical parts. He does, and I only need 3, so 1, we'll buy 3, because we'll eventually find some. But right now, see, it already advanced the quest even though I bought the pieces, so if I had given this character money for my other character, I could have done half the quest requirements by just buying the materials. But where's the fun in that? We gotta go look at a shipwreck eventually. Okay, so we should be able to make the new gun. See, it tells you where you can find these things with a little symbol. It tells me I can find them in the alien or the crash ships. So, whereas it doesn't tell you where you can get this, but this usually comes from the big chests, and this is just mining. So I can go there. We don't need that weapon anymore. We can actually just get rid of it, but we'll keep it just for nostalgia's sake. We'll put it over here in another chest that we're gonna build. We'll go put our money back away in our safety deposit box chest here. And I should mention how the schematics work. So the schematics, you find them out in the world. And why is there a number here in my inventory? It means I can craft it once. You get Imperial permits. If you have the schematic knowledge, eventually we're going to be able to repair the items that we have with a repair station. We haven't gotten that yet. But the number means how many times of the permits I have. So every time I find that schematic, I can find it again and again and again. When I learn it, I get an Imperial permit for it. Having the Imperial permits lets me go to the crafter and craft it. So if we go look now about the gun that I have, that I already crafted, I know it, but it won't let me do it because I don't have an Imperial permit, because I haven't found the schematic again. So the purple items in the game are technically the best in class for the type, right? So these are like your uniques. Even the name says unique. But you do have to keep finding the schematics if you want to keep making them, because eventually they're going to degrade. Even with repairs, they'll have a durability, which is this little red dot part on here that you can't repair. So that's how that works. I got blood cooking or purifying. I got probably no more copper to do in here. A little bit of foreshadowing. We got iron and steel tiers to come up with. We're coming up. And yeah, we got to go all the way over here for this and this. Now these messages are a little bit longer. So maybe for now, we'll just do these 2 intel ones around here. Get some more skill points and some more blood. Got to do them eventually. Remember I said vehicles get no fall damage. People get fall damage. Vehicles, not so much. Oh, that was a sneaky little drop. Alright, let's get this guy. Let's try out our new guy. Seems a little bit better. I wouldn't say seriously better, but a little bit. Some more cobalt. All right, now where was these Imperial or these things? There's one there. Oh, maybe it is a lot better. Oh, I gotta remember, put the bike in a place where it says sheltered. Unsheltered is not good. How about now? It says sheltered there. Okay. So there is a water sealed cave right near us, so we'll go do that. Suck the blood from your body. There's a scavenger camp on the outside here. More blood. Alright. And the camp is a bit further away, so maybe we'll go get our bike and move it closer. Oh, there was a little cave there. Someone that was inside. Goodies. Yum yums. Give me your lifeblood. Ooh. Sandworms nearby. More cobalt. All right, where is this nice little place here? There it is. Frontal assault, Rambo style. Here we go. So let's park the bike in here. Get some more plant fibers, because I always need the plant fiber. Let's do a little bit of healing. Oh, can't even see that guy. Oh. She died of poison. I knew there was a reason I had the poison capsules. Alright, let's get it on. Where's the baddies? Where's the baddies? Come on at me. Oh, right behind me. Yeah, this gun is way better than my current knife, so point blank gunshots it is. Drink some more of my sweat. Oh, there goes the worms by. I still hear somebody. There you are. Give me more blood.
Yeah, so I do feel safer here, but now I've got some joker telling me where to go and what to do. I didn't run away from the knobs just to get ordered around by a puffed up mauler. I don't know if I'll stay or go.
Alright, I think that's it for that place, so now we'll go to the next one. But we'll get this cobalt before we go. Ooh, that was a big kaboom. Not sure what that was. The next one's right there. Just go check it out. Stay near the rocks so we don't piss the worm off. Cobalt. More cobalt. Does it give me sheltered? Nope. Okay, pick this cobalt up. Let's see if we can find somewhere that says sheltered. Nope, it's probably going to be sheltered in here. Yep, so we'll leave the bike right here. Heal ourselves a little bit. Get some more cobalt. And time to go at this camp. So let's see. I hear you. I can look. I'm looking for you. Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Oh, shield person. I don't like the shield people. Shield person dead. Other guys died by my cannon. Handy little tool. Is there another person? There is. Got him. Nope. I still hear one more person. Well, let's get this chest first. We got the intel. We got the healing there, but let's find this other guy. I hear you. Where are you? Ooh, I found a contract too. Nice. Alright, where are you hiding? There you are. Alright, that one's done. Any other on this side? Nope. Looks like we're cleared this side out. Alright. Completionist on its way. Ooh, look at all this plant fiber. Mine. All mine. Oh. Let's go is right. Let's check out this slaver camp. Or scavenger camp. Oh. More staffs. You ever tried to move while holding Q with WASD? Yeah, that's why I look like I'm drunk. Okay, back home again. Deposit some things. Oh, I didn't realize we got a schematic in there. Nice. We'll learn new foot suit stuff. Deposit all this stuff inside. Got another fuel cell in case we need to get more fuel for the car or the buggy. And we're going to deposit some money. I'm going to take this fuel cell out of here so I can just hit F when I want to deposit money in there. We'll put that one down here. And we got some more blood, so hopefully the blood is done. Fill all containers. Deposit all blood. Deposit all blood. Okay, and let's drink. Oops. Alright. Now, we did pick up contracts, so maybe we'll turn that in. What was the contract for? Granite delivery. 50 granite. We can do that very easily. I think I got granite stored down here. We'll split it with a right click for 50 granite. Put that in the inventory. And I think we have to deliver it to... check. Yeah, we got to deliver it to the trade post, so just up the road. Deliver it. That guy was happy. You know, what we didn't do is we didn't go talk to the house representative out here. So we can do that as soon as all the pop-ups finish.
Please don't disturb me. I'm doing important field research.
So, Argosaz is this house?
Yes, I suppose I am. I thought I might be able to avoid envoy duty out here in the Badlands, but somebody always wants something. What do you want?
So there are sub-houses that align themselves with our clone and our Atreides, and this is one of them. Let's learn more about it.
For many millennia, House Argosaz was actually a house minor in the orbit of the great House Quays. At the time, the lords of House Quays were renowned for the dramatic design philosophy, which was centered on gilded and ornate flourishes. I believe the old Terran name for it was Rococo.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that house either.
Most have not. House Quays was closely aligned with House Tantor, the renegade house responsible for the Seleucian Holocaust. Fortunately, the young Emperor Hasek Carino III survived and moved the Imperial throne to Kaitain.
Okay, so what happened to it?
They were purged alongside all other houses with allegiance to Tantor. And with their elimination went the Imperium's taste for golden filigree. Indeed. That is when my ancestor, Gundisalvo Argosaz, came forward with a practical minimalist design style that rejected the drama of old. The young emperor embraced his vision for clean, uncomplicated lines and angular geometric shapes wrought in unvarnished materials. Gaze out across the Arrakis Badlands, or any frontier vista on any world in the Imperium, and you will see our work.
But what is she doing here?
As it happens, my diplomatic billet was supposed to be an Arrakeen, but one can hardly observe frontier conditions from behind great walls. Don't fool yourself. The city has as many, if not more, jackals than anywhere in the Badlands. But I'm here for a purpose. I'm in the planning stages for a new homestead design that can withstand the rigors of the deep desert.
Yeah, Haga Basin is not the deep desert, so why here?
Of course, a sojourn into the waste is preferable, but my father is conservative and would never authorize such an expedition. Nor would he authorize my presence here, for that matter. But if I cannot experience the deep desert firsthand, I must speak with those who have. Does it matter? I'm the duly appointed representative of House Argosaz. Let's forgo the pleasantries and discuss business, if there is any.
Let's be a dick.
That's the first honest thing I've heard all day. So is the Landsrad. I should know better. Okay, now that I've made a complete ass of myself, what did you need to know? I am Havadisa Argosaz. My father, Santiago, is the Lord High Architect of the Imperium. House Argosaz holds the primary CHOAM contract to design the many industrial and residential structured templates found across the Imperium. Do you have business with House Argosaz?
I guess I don't. Bye-bye. Okay. Well, now that we've completed that contract, talked to the lady, driven like a madman, I think this is where I'm going to wrap it up for the day. So we got some money, so let's go deposit the money. We got blood going on, we got enough fuel, let's build some cobalt while we're away. And yeah, so today we did our first trial. We've done a whole bunch of the outdoor camp dungeon things. We did our first Imperial testing station, which is the raid dungeon. And we're on our way. I believe the next steps are going to be, we're going to get, we also learned how to be a planetologist. But after that, we are going to do the trooper first quest line and follow the wreck of the Alcyon, which I think gets us our actual ability to build bikes. But as you can see from our map, we've got more things we can go look at. And I'm just checking something on my end here. Yeah, so we've got those. There's the alien ship. And there's the proving grounds. But for now, I think I'm going to sign off, and I appreciate everybody who showed up this morning to watch it with me, and we'll try and again continue this as much as my schedule will let me. Hey, this week the camera didn't freeze on me, so you're actually seeing me talk at the end here, which is kind of nice. But yeah, so until the next time, stay safe on Arrakis, and we'll talk to you soon.